Hello, everyone. My name is Scott Jarnigan. I'm here with Florida Autism Home Resources Facebook page. You can also find us on YouTube under the same title as Florida Autism Home Resources. Um, been busy the last couple weeks, so I haven't posted a video recently. Been busy working a lot, um, but found some time today to sit down and continuing our series on home options for our loved ones. What I want to talk about today is kind of outside homes that is not in your current existing home or a home that you independently found for them, but more of an outside source homes. So, first one that I want to talk about is adult foster care. Adult foster care is similar to juvenile foster care, where you live with another family and they provide services, and that family itself would also obtain needs and support that they need while providing services and help to the adult with autism that needs extra care. So that's kind of what adult foster care is. Part two would be group homes. So with group homes, usually is a little more restrictive, with specifically from county to county, state to state. Usually the states and the local counties put a lot of regulations when it comes to group homes. So there's a lot of caps that go along with group homes. So it's kind of hard to find group homes, and it's hard to get into group homes when you do find them, because a lot of times a group home will be limited to 3 or 4 family members with disabilities that live in that home itself. So to go along with the living space that you're paying for, you're also paying for the supporting staff that is there to help support you and keep you going at that time. So group homes can be very pricey and along those ways, but they are also effective if you're able to use that system. The next one is cooperative living, which is also another name for it is co-ops, which is similar to group homes. Kind of the difference with that is the families of the loved ones that live in that home actually own the home, but the difference, the other similar parts of that is you're actually still being, you're paying for a service for the folks that come in to help provide services to your loved ones. So the family owns the home, but then you're paying for the staff that come in and support our loved ones. So that is a co-op or a cooperative living home. Supervised living, similar to a co-op, but kind of the difference between a co-op and a supervised living is you own the home, but you have a supervised person that kind of comes by and checks you out, and they basically provide services as needed, not necessarily just telling you what to do every day. And this person is basically comes by, they're less hands-on, but they do give you support as you need and as they see it also when it comes to that. So that is called supervised living. Supported living, adults who live on their own but need some other level of support to be successful. So it's similar to supervised living, but it's also you live on your own home at that point. So it's not living in someone else's home, but you got your own home at that point, and basically you got people that come in and give you support for to make you successful at that point. Probably the most or the least preferred situation is a lot of times they call it institutionalized, or it's developmental care at that point. Or basically, I kind of look at it as it's very similar to a nursing home, where some adults have to go. Usually, what happens with that is if you got an older adult, not always an older adult, but if you may have an older adult who can't basically take care of themselves, and there's no other options for them that makes sense. Usually, it's kind of the last resort place to put them. Or if you have a adult that is possibly violent, and they may need a little more attention. So institutionalized nursing care, nursing home type situation may be the options for them at that point. Then one of the last ones I've got is independent living, which is the one it really kind of sells itself. It's independent living as long as the adult is able to live on their own, support themselves, take care of themselves, know when to take their medicines, eat, clean up after themselves, not do anything dangerous in the house, doing smart things and doing the right stuff, very trustworthy, things that they can be trusted upon themselves. That is independent living, which is what we all strive for. We all want to be able to live on our own, do our own thing, and take care of ourselves. So that's pretty much it for the outside of your own home living. So these are kind of more like group home type situations that I want to talk about. So coming soon, we'll be talking about probably relocations, thoughts of things you want to think about when it comes to relocating ourselves and our family members to other states, for whether it's a new job, new house, whatever it is, go closer to other family you haven't been around. But we'll talk about some of those situations, scenarios, things to think about when it comes to relocating. And also want to talk about something that's kind of new to myself, and I'm working to be a little more educated on this really soon. And I want to share this thought, but it is special needs trust. Special needs trust is important to protect our loved ones, because at some point they're going to need someone to help support them in either financial situations to make sure they're in the best situation as possible. So that is a special needs trust, and I'll have a video specifically for that once I get a little more educated on that, and I want to provide more information on that. So if you have any questions, please follow us on the Facebook, which is Florida Autism Home Resources Facebook page, or also on YouTube. Thank you.